alaikum. I'm Shahida Haziz here with Community Life for Conscious Spot News. In the wake of the recent social injustice issues that have become trending topics today, we asked our Facebook and Twitter followers to give their feedback on their takes on the violence that have impacted our youth, including the recent events that have transpired in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as well as the tragic case regarding Trayvon Martin and how it directly affects the youth in our communities today. We went to local Masjid Al-Ashura Islamic Center in Kansas City, Missouri, the heart of our nation, and here is what they had to say.
For Peace organization is an organization that one of our models is increase the community's capacity for knowledge. And we found out that when individuals are lack of certain knowledge, that they find themselves victim to a lot of the social ills that we see. So this is one of the things that we are trying to do in the community, is to help increase the knowledge so we won't find people in situations where being victims. Even if they're stopped in the car and the police are there, we should have information that make us feel that we won't be victimized.
You know, as the saying goes, social injustice somewhere is injustice anywhere. And as Muslims and as an attorney, we have to actively, Allah tells us that if you see a wrong, you are obligated to correct that. So as Muslims, we have to do all that we can to correct social injustice. And there are a lot of social injustices today. Now, what I'd like to encourage people to do is to use the court system, if at all possible. Our legal system is one of the best in the world. And I say that because it is a lot aligned with Al-Islam. A person is presumed innocent first until and unless they are proven guilty. And so I would just say, as Americans, as Muslims, our court systems are here for us. If we see a wrong, let's try to correct it and do all that we can to make a bad situation better. This is our world, this is our earth, and we have to do with, especially young people, you guys have to get involved. What do I mean by getting involved? Be active in your community, whatever community that is. Find out what's going on. Organizations, join different organizations, whatever interest you have, speak up. Again, this is your world, this is your life, and you make it what you want or how you want it. And the only way that's going to happen is for you guys to get, and I say you guys, young people, because the older people usually realize, but I'm inviting all the young people, young adults, take a stand. We have the way. You have answers. The world is they're looking for a way, and we have it.
We later went directly to Florida, where the tragic case of Trayvon Martin has deeply impacted the nation, including the surrounding towns within the state. Asking fellow CLF members and Camp Khalil founders, Hanif and Bayin and Khalil, how it directly impacts their influence on our youth.
When I think about the Trayvon Martin case, it really hits home to me. We've been developing youth in Camp Khalil for over 8 years, and I think about all the kids that come to the camp year after year, year after year. We have them ranging between 11 and 17. I think about the 17-year-olds that we have been able to impact and how I could easily have been one of them. I also think about as a father and how my son, when he gets to that age, how will the world see him? It's a very touching case, especially being a local resident here in Florida, and how this case has really caused us to reevaluate the way that we look at just innocent people as citizens. Just someone walking from the store to go back home to see his father, he will never be able to do that again.
Hanif and I are local residents of Florida, and Seminole County is one county away from our county, Volusia County, where we live. So as the news has been developing, we've been learning more about this case. Hanif and I made a point to take our family out to a rally to support Trayvon Martin and his family. For us, it's about human rights. And anytime an individual is killed, some arrest, some investigation should take place. When that doesn't happen, it compromises the safety of all Americans, not just that one American. So I personally believe that this case is important to all citizens around the world, because whenever one person's human rights are violated, we are all at risk of having our rights violated.
So this year, as an opportunity that we have in Camp Khalil, we will talk about these things, the way that society looks at us, and what are the root causes of this? What are the fears? What are the injustices that are being impacted on a day-to-day basis? Just like the Iraqi woman, how she was attacked in her own home. So we will look at various cases to make the youth become a little bit more socially aware, and then utilize the mechanisms of Twitter and Facebook and the internet and how they can combat and come up with solutions to help the youth become more socially aware.
Assalamu alaikum. We are Camp Khalil, and we are moving community life forward.
We would like to hear from you. So please visit our social networking sites to voice your concern and what you plan on doing to uplift our community. We are always looking to spotlight individuals that are pushing their community life forward. So please visit us online at www.communitylifeforward.com for the latest news and information about this year's conference, but also join us as we address trending topics and engage in dialogue on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Shahida Haziz with Community Life Forward Conscious Spot News.